Some discoveries are so strange that they leave scientists scratching their heads. How did these objects get here? Who made them? And more importantly, should they even exist? From ancient artifacts that defy history to objects found in places they have no business being, these mysteries make us question everything we know. Let's dive in. The Devil's Bible, locked away in the National Library of Sweden, is one of the most mysterious books in history. The Codex Gigas, also known as the Devil's Bible. It's massive, nearly 3 feet long and weighing 165 pounds. But here's the real mystery. It was written by one person. Experts say it should have taken 30 years to complete, yet the handwriting is completely consistent, with no signs of aging or fatigue. How is that possible? Legend says that a monk, desperate to escape punishment, made a deal with the devil himself to finish the book in one night. And to make things even creepier, it contains a full-page drawing of the devil. Coincidence or something more? Either way, this book remains one of history's biggest enigmas. But that's not the only object that defies explanation. Up next, an ancient artifact found inside a rock. The London Artifact. In 1998, Russian scientists broke open a chunk of coal, only to find something that should not have been there. Inside was a perfectly shaped aluminum gear, almost identical to parts used in modern machines. The problem? The coal was 300 million years old, long before humans, let alone machines, even existed. And aluminum wasn't even discovered until the 1800s. So how did a mechanical part end up inside prehistoric rock? Could it be evidence of a lost civilization with advanced technology? Or is this proof of something even wilder? Time travel. If that mystery blows your mind, wait until you hear about an aircraft part found next to an extinct creature. The wedge of AIUD. In Romania, a strange metal object was found buried next to a mastodon bone, a creature that went extinct over 10,000 years ago. The object, now called the wedge of AIUD, is made of aluminum alloy, a material humans didn't learn to produce until the 1800s. Even stranger? Some experts say it resembles an aircraft part. Some believe this is proof of an ancient flying machine, while others claim it's evidence of extraterrestrial visitors. If this object is real, it could mean that aviation technology existed thousands of years before history tells us. And speaking of ancient technology, our next mystery is a stone wall that shouldn't even exist. The Kaimanawa Wall. Deep in the forests of New Zealand, explorers found something shocking. A massive stone wall with perfectly cut symmetrical blocks stacked without mortar. Geologists argue that it's just a natural formation, but the smooth edges and mathematically precise design make that hard to believe. There are no records of any civilization in New Zealand that could have built it. If this wall was constructed by an unknown civilization, it would mean history books need to be rewritten. Some believe it could be the work of an advanced culture lost to time. So the question remains, who built it and when? Up next, an even stranger discovery. A modern-looking object sealed inside an ancient tomb. The ancient Swiss watch. In 2008, archaeologists in China opened a 400-year-old sealed tomb. Inside, they found something completely unexpected. A tiny, intricate Swiss watch. The hands on the watch were stopped at 10:06. But here's the problem. Switzerland didn't even exist yet, and tiny, detailed watches like this one weren't invented until centuries later. The tomb had been completely undisturbed for hundreds of years. So, how did a modern-looking watch get inside? Some believe it is proof of time travel, while others suggest it was somehow dropped in by mistake. Either way, no logical explanation has been found. And if you think that's strange, wait until you hear about an ancient screw buried in rock. The Ural screw Russian scientists made another shocking discovery when they found a fossilized screw embedded in rock, dating back 300 million years. The screw was examined with X-rays, proving it wasn't a random mineral formation, it was man-made. But here's the mystery. Who made it? And how did it end up inside ancient rock long before humans even existed? Some believe it's evidence of a lost civilization, while others think it's proof of time travel or even alien influence. Could this be leftover technology from an ancient species? But if that's confusing, our next discovery completely rewrites what we know about humans and dinosaurs. The Ica stones. In the deserts of Peru, hundreds of carved Ica stones were discovered, showing detailed images of dinosaurs, medical surgeries, and celestial maps. The problem? The stones are believed to be over 10,000 years old, yet dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago. Even stranger, the carvings show humans riding dinosaurs, something that shouldn't be possible. Some argue they were created recently, but if they are real, they completely change what we know about history. Could they be evidence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge? Or are they proof that history is hiding something big? If you think this discovery is strange, just wait until you hear about the next one. The Dropper Stones. In 1938, a team of archaeologists exploring caves in the Himalayas discovered something shocking. Hundreds of thin stone discs, each carved with tiny symbols arranged in a spiral. Scientists who examined these dropper stones realized they were at least 12,000 years old, but the real mystery lies in their inscriptions. When translated, they told the story of small beings from the sky, the dropper, who crash-landed on Earth and could never return home. Were these simply myths from an ancient tribe, or records of an actual extraterrestrial encounter? To this day, no one knows where the stones came from, or if they're even from Earth. And speaking of unexplained carvings, our next mystery features giant stone spheres no one can explain. The stone spheres of Costa Rica. Deep in the jungles of Costa Rica, explorers have uncovered hundreds of perfectly round stone spheres, some as large as 8 feet in diameter and weighing 16 tons. They were crafted over 2,000 years ago, yet their near-perfect symmetry baffles scientists. Even today, carving stone spheres with such precision is incredibly difficult, requiring advanced tools. Some believe these spheres were used for astronomical purposes, while others think they marked royal burial sites. But without clear records, the truth remains buried in the past. But if you think mysterious carvings are strange, wait until you hear about a massive underground library made of metal. The Unknown Metal Library. In the jungles of Ecuador, explorers claim to have found something mind-blowing, an ancient underground library filled with books made of thin sheets of metal. These metal pages are covered in strange symbols that no language expert has been able to decode. Some believe this library contains secrets from an advanced lost civilization, while others think it could be evidence of extraterrestrial influence. Strangely, most expeditions trying to find it again have mysteriously failed. Is this hidden knowledge being protected, or is it all just a myth? And speaking of maps and knowledge, the next discovery suggests someone mapped Antarctica, centuries before it was even discovered. The Piri Reis map, a map that shouldn't exist. Drawn in 1513, the Piri Reis map is one of the most mysterious maps in history. Created by an Ottoman admiral, this map accurately shows the coastlines of South America and Antarctica, 300 years before Antarctica was officially discovered. Even stranger, the map shows Antarctica without its ice cap, suggesting it was drawn before the last ice age, when the continent was still ice-free. How did an ancient mapmaker obtain this knowledge? Did explorers from a forgotten civilization visit Antarctica long before recorded history? And if an ancient map predicting the future is strange, what about our next discovery that suggests that history might be hiding proof of prehistoric knowledge? The Lake Winnipesaukee Mystery Stone. Discovered in 1872 in New Hampshire, this smooth, egg-shaped stone has been puzzling experts for over a century. It's carved with strange symbols, including a moon, arrows, and what appears to be a map or coded message. Some believe it's a prehistoric artifact, while others claim it's an early Native American relic. What makes it even weirder? No other stone like it has ever been found. Some even suggest it could be evidence of ancient visitors from another land or another world. And if you think that's strange, our final discovery is something hidden in the frozen lands of Siberia. The Siberian cauldrons. In the icy wastelands of Siberia, Locals tell stories of massive metal cauldrons buried beneath the ground. These strange domes, rumoured to be made of an indestructible metal, are said to be thousands of years old. Some legends claim they are part of an ancient alien defence system, built to shoot down incoming threats from space. Others believe they are the remains of a lost civilization that mastered technology far beyond our own. Attempts to investigate these cauldrons often end in failure, and those who stay near them for too long become mysteriously sick. Could this mean they are still active? From impossible technology to lost civilizations, these objects challenge everything we know about history. Were they created by forgotten societies, extraterrestrial visitors, or even time travelers? The truth is still unknown. Which of these objects do you think is the most mysterious? Could they be evidence of secrets hidden from us? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.